Anytime I have a sensory-friendly haircut session and the kid is sitting in my chair still with a fidget in their hand, wearing a weighted cape, I usually feel pretty good about the outcome of the session, but you can't celebrate too early because jinxing the haircut is a thing. Because here's the thing, a lot of times the haircut kicks off to a great start and then it just kind of goes downhill from there. And you can see him tugging at the collar of the weighted cape, so I took it off and tried to put it on his lap. He said, nah. So I tried to get him to warm up to me by giving him some more fidgets. The rainbow slug is a winner, so this sure will get him to calm down and get through his haircut. And this just goes to prove no one tool can help a sensory sensitive kid get through a haircut. It's a combination of many variables. And he just loves this sensory fish tube. That's the Michael Mercier brush I'm using on him. It's a much more soothing way to detangle than the Afro pick. I'm just walking his curls down with the shears as he's also getting me to get my steps in for the day. Then he decides to look in the mirror with a big cheese and it's like, bro, you ain't even done yet. Mom decides to pick him up and look at the shear and clipper combo I'm using here. Reintroducing the clippers and pairing it with the shears, which he's already comfortable with. And I do that until mom can't hold him anymore. And guess what? We on the run again, baby. Somebody needs to get me an Apple Watch at this point. He did find my reserved toys in the corner and I thought perfect opportunity for me to get just a little bit more done. And now we're back to the fish tube. Mama pulls out that extra box of toys that I had and puts it on the floor. And he pulls out the sunglasses and looks at the mirror again. Who does he think he is? Mama decides to sit in the chair with him and yeah, he ain't going for that. He decides he wanted to go on a run instead. You know, I ran track in high school, so if you want to do a few laps, that's absolutely cool with me. And I'm pretty sure he thinks it's a game at this point because he does a second lap around the chair. But I'm so close to being done. I used a curling sponge as a way to distract him from the edge up that I'm doing on the back of his neck. At this point, I don't know if it's the haircut that's bothering him or if he's just mad that he's being pulled away from the sensory fish tube. He loves this thing and it's the real hero of this sensory haircut session. I get my high five, of course, and then I get a bubble party. And look at how crispy he is with a fresh edge up too. Donate to our GoFundMe today and sponsor sensory friendly haircut experiences with a cape available on Amazon.